Hello, and once again, welcome to Fedmail. Thank you for joining us this week. I hope you're doing well, remaining healthy and happy. And once again, I want to remind you that please be sure to reach out to community members, fellow community members who may not be receiving the Fedmail message. Let them know that we're here to help. As we've seen over the last several weeks, the number of cases have been rising, along with, very sadly, tragically, the number of deaths. And we want to be certain that all of our community members are doing all they can to remain safe and taking the necessary precautions. And I want to remind you that Federation is here to help. So if you are in need of services in any way, please let us know. We can pick up groceries for you, help you to get transportation to emergency or necessary errands. And if you're in need of financial assistance, let us know too. But I want to emphasize that there are folks in the community who may not be getting the Fedmail message. And if you know of them, please let us know or have them contact us. We don't want anyone to be left behind. And thankfully, due to the very generous gifts from our community members, we're able to help. We have the resources necessary so that we can ensure that everyone is taken care of. Now, if you'd like to continue to help and to continue our pool of funds for assistance, you can do that by using the form attached to the Fedmail email message or by contacting Federation. And I also want to let you know or remind you once again that our friends at Westboro Chabad, Rabbi and Rebbetzin Green and their family, they're in need of some assistance related to some issues that they've had with their house. Very nicely, a community member, a family, has generously donated $15,000 that they would like to see as a matched gift to help build a stronger campaign to help out the Green family. So I also ask that you please, or encourage you to please make a gift to that fund as well. You can just contact Federation and we will take care of that for you. Now, there are a few events coming up I want to remind you about. Each week there are always engaging and enriching programs offered and listed in Fedmail. You can go through the list, and I want to highlight just a few of them. So this Sunday, the 17th of January at 9 a.m., we will be having our past Israeli Young Emissary, Ron. He was here in 2006, 2007, and as part of this series, Where Are They Now?, he will be speaking. I'll be logging on, and you can log on too. You can hear what he has to say, and these programs have just been terrific. Thank you once again to Liz Baker, who has done a wonderful job connecting us to our past emissaries. Also coming up, there is a Yad Baking Program. Yad is our young adult division. That's for folks who are in their 20s, 30s, early 40s. The divisions are a little gray, but if we encourage you to participate in that program, that is listed in Fedmail. Also, Tu B'Shvat is coming up, so there are a number of Tu B'Shvat programs you'll be seeing coming up. And Tu B'Shvat, of course, is the New Year of Trees. It's a great time to think about renewal and also the symbolism there that we are like a tree. We should have strong roots, sturdy branches, and we should have we should give a bountiful harvest, providing for all of those around us. That's my Tu B'Shvat message to you. But Tu B'Shvat is coming up in a few weeks. Also, there is a great comedian who will be performing with Yad on January 30th. You don't want to miss that. There's a PJ Library program. PJ Library is the program co-sponsored by the Harold Grinspoon Foundation to bring Jewish-themed books to young families or families with young children. That will be taking place on January 22nd. And of course, this Monday is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and it's important to keep his message alive. And there is a community breakfast taking place, sponsored by Quinsigamond Community College. It happens every year at the college, but of course this year due to COVID, they're having that virtually. But that's always a really great program to support, and it's good for the Jewish community to continue to be a part of it. Each year there are always a number of the Jewish community is just very well represented at that program. Also, we have camp scholarship forms available. I know summer seems like a long way off during these chilly, dark days of winter, but it will be here before you know it. And let us hope and expect with optimism that our kids will be attending summer camp. So Jewish Federation each year has scholarships available for our campers, and you should know about that take advantage of it, take part in it, and support it. That's one of the reasons why it's important to support Jewish Federation, among the many others. Part of your funds go to help ensure that our young people have a strong Jewish identity, which of course is essential for the continuity of Jewish life. There are some great programs that will be coming up in a few weeks. I'm not announcing them yet, or we haven't created the flyers for them yet or have them yet, but on February 17th, we will have the CEO of FIDF, Friends of the Israeli Defense Forces, and they just hired a new CEO, Stephen Weil. The man is terrific. He is one of the foremost speakers, great leader in the Jewish world, and we were able to secure him to give a virtual presentation that we're going to have promoted as part of our LEAD program. That's leadership and development. This is to cultivate and groom the next generation of leaders. The program will be open to the whole community, but that is an ongoing program that we've had over the last several years, and we've had great success with it. The next generation is quickly becoming prepared to take on leadership roles in the community, and we thank all of our young leaders for being actively engaged in that. So thank you, guys. And of course, next week is also the inauguration, and I know there's a lot of concern and tension swirling around what happened in Washington, D.C. last week and in the last few months. There's attention and concern about what will happen related to the inauguration and the Jewish community. You should know that we've been in contact, of course, with the local authorities, and we should all continue to be vigilant and take the necessary precautions, but let us continue to be the best citizens and Americans that we can be, and the best members of the Jewish community that we know we are, and let us continue to have those good, patriotic, strong values of doing what's right, and continuing to stand up for our country and to remain safe. So with that, I want to wish you a good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom, and have a great weekend. Take care. See you next week. Bye-bye.